Slowly but surely kung bumanat ang Pinoy knockout artist na si Rev Gentle Giant Santillan at matapos ang 12 sunod-sunod na panalo, sinubok ang lakas ng Pinoy boxer ng ikasa sa parang makina. Walang tigil kung sumuntok na Koreano na si Sok Yun. Si Yun ang OPBF welterweight champion ng panahon na yon. Sa round 1, tumira na ang champion na Koreano. Gustong palambutin ang Pinoy.
The fight very strongly against Santillan.
Fighter to, Sam, sa mga balitang tinanggap natin. Si Santillan talaga nakakondisyon. Siguro kailangan makuha niya ito sa maagang panahon. Kung hindi,
24th ranked in the world na ngayon itong si Santillan, ano? Because of his series of successes both in the Philippines and some fights.
Dahil kalaban niya sa Thailander. Yan,
okay, correct. Oo nga naman. Paano natin makakalimutan si Miss A? Bihira ka naman sa mo. Party, you're an acquaintance, getting to know you immediately. Good,
Santillan, todo na suntok ha. Hindi siya ngayon, pero ngayon, first round pa lang, sumusuntok na siya ng marami.
The Korean looks very aggressive, tries to keep the jab working, measure the distance of the jab, but a good right by the Korean, nails Santillan, and now starts his...
Parang walang tigil ang kamay niyan. Mantalang si Santillan naman, alam natin knockout artist. Ang problema lang kay Santillan, pag minsan
Of course, Santillan fighting out of the Waki Salute stable. Waki, of course, is our promoter here tonight. Series of right crosses. Changed by to be a constant fighting machine. Walang atras, ano? Tuloy.
Puro pasok eh. Tsaka ang kamay niya, parang pisto, no? Nandun. Kailangan dito talaga si Santillan medyo kondisyon. Dahil sa pagdating siya ng gitna ng delikado yan.
Clean spick and span in the corner of the Korean. So Yun is the BF welterweight title. Good right by the Korean.
Kasi Santillan yan sa pangkaliwit eh. Siya dapat ingatan ng Koreano din yung kaliwa ni Santillan.
Could be the biggest fight of his career, no question about it. Jab constantly at work for Yun, and that right tags the right cheek of Santillan. Body work now this time by Yun. Left to the face of Santillan.
Alam mo, Seb, walang tigil ang suntok ng Koreano eh. Parang perpetual motion ang kanya, no? Yung bang sige.
Yes.
Samantala naman si Santillan, naghihintay siya ng magandang opening.
So far, a minute going by. It's just a little over a minute going by is here in round number 2. Again, we'd like to thank all our dear friends for making this raw. Of course, this is one of the landmark events, not only for the waterfront, but for boxing and for the city of Cebu as well.
Boxing din, Rasyongin, uli, daan na kameron.
Backward catching the tail end of the sinulog. Fighters taking on each other strongly. Santillan trying to work at the Korean who gets jolted. A right to the head. The Korean is in trouble. He might be ready for the ball. Santillan working very hard. Working on the face area of the Korean. The Korean is in a daze. Yun unable to throw anything, but there are some short replies. Yun trying to work on the chin of Santillan, and suddenly a flurry of punches by the Korean.
Well, medyo nag-groggy yung Koreano pero bumalik, ano? Medyo nasaktan din si Santillan doon, pero ngayon tumatama si Santillan na maganda.
Yes, Santillan with a right cross and a straight to the body. Another one to the face. Crowd getting excited here. Approaching the final 20 seconds. Uppercut bloodies the Korean, and the Korean is getting serious punishment here. His crown suddenly in jeopardy here. Santillan being egged on by the hometown crowd.
Dumudugo na ang ilong ng Koreano.
And the final 10 seconds now just being sounded. Santillan with a solid second round. In the meantime, third round action just crawling in. Yun, the defending champion in the white trunks, and a bit of blood already on his trunks. The welterweight champion.
Mahirap kalaban to Koreano.
Yes.
Buntan ng buntan, no? Mukha naman niya si Santillan.
A bit to the face, and another straight to the face that connects on Santillan. In the meantime, the body shots by the Korean. He's seizing the initiative. Santillan in a bit of trouble here. The Korean, however, being jolted by ferocious shots to the face. Korean slowly developing into a bloody mess.
Kanyang laban si Santillan ng pace ay na walang tigil. Kailangan makameron si Santillan makaboxing muna.
course, Santillan winning against the Korean Singdam Bakbakan, the Thailander rather, in a fourth round win. Just body shot by Santillan.
Tingin ko yun ang dapat na gawin ni Santillan. Puro sa katawan muna ng Koreano sa bundok.
Test na yung bodega, no?
Oo, dahil hindi malakas ang katawan ng mga di matitibay dyan yan.
And that's what's in the mind of Santillan right now. In the meantime, the Korean, however, is a pesky customer. Ayaw tumigil, no? Suntok. Box himself out of trouble here. That second round clearly going Santillan's way. But the initiative just being seized here by the Korean, who's thrown the more lethal punches. But Santillan, as the round approaches its last 25 seconds, with some telling blows, is the Korean on the way down? But he looks like a tough customer.
Akala ko yung mga tamang yung receive, lalaglag na Koreano, pero...
maganda ang balance eh.
Oo, andun pa rin eh. Matibay at matapang.
That's why, tama yung advice mo. Maybe they must work or Santillan.
Puro katawan muna ang suntok ni...
Now it is the Korean taking it strong. Santillan with an uppercut, but the Korean with those short shots that may be telling on Santillan. The Korean corner is a beehive of activity. Santillan with a short shot, quick counter.
At nakakatakot dyan Seb, dahil yung Koreano sumusuntok sa may makapagpahina ang ganon. At yun lang malalaban ng ganyan laban si Santillan. Yung walang...
Korean developing into a bloody mess in the second round, but ang style ng Korean, 1-2.
Hindi niya inilalakas. Basta suntok lang suntok, tapos may bigla.
Yung presence lang ba?
Oo, yun.
Oh, that uppercut. Oh, that jolted Santillan. Santillan sees balance. Good shot by the Korean. Soo Kyun-yeon continues to keep up the pace. Dictated the pace of the fight, actually.
Talaga. Siya nagdadala ng laban. Muna.
Yes,
Gulang na konti.
Baka makalimutan ni Santillan, siya yung challenger. Not because dito ang laban sa atin, ano ha?
Right.
And something that the Korean corner tried to work on very quickly as we move into just about the final 40 seconds of this, the fourth. You do not want to meet this Korean on a lonely night.
Sa dami ng tumatama sa'yo, mahihina ka rin eh.
It reminds you of a Japanese fighter that Flashy Lord punished so many times, Taruko Saka also.
Yeah.
Kept going in, pouring in. Santillan in the meantime trying to make hay while the sun is shining, while the round lasts.
Kailan lumalakas.
Oh, because sanay yung Korean doon sa style na yun eh. If Santillan thinks na let up yung Korean, I don't think that's going to happen.
Oo. Kailan...
Seriously.
Yun, yung mga ganun suntok sa katawan.
He was able to do that in the second round, but how can you free? There are three judges, of course. Engineer Luciano Babiera of the Philippines, Kim Jae-jun of Korea, and as I mentioned, Mr. McTavish, the referee. Good job by the Korean. That jab is constantly working. Tuloy hindi makatapo ng suntok ng ganong karami si Santillan.
Santillan, oo. Pero kung ako si Santillan, pamabayaan ko lang yung ganon. Kailangan paltan.
No, kasi sumignal yung referee sa mga kurado natin, ano?
Yun! Aper! Drogi yung Koreano.
The Korean is down for the count. It's up at 7. Bruce McTavish asking the Korean if he's all right. Santillan sensing the possibility of being crowned champion here today. What will it happen? Let's see. The Korean has proven to be a tough customer in the course of the fight, but he's been tagged. A knockdown has happened here. Santillan receiving punishment as well.
Drogi na ang Koreano. Nag-iintay na yan na magandang tama ang Koreano.
And Santillan hard at work. The Korean being tagged left and right. The uppercut missing there. Santillan continues to ride on the crest of the excited crowd.
Matapang yung Koreano. Ang
Yes.
ganda ng mga tinatama ni Santillan, pero nakatayo pa rin.
Take nothing away from the Korean. But the Filipino road Santillan.
Oo, nandun naman ulit ang Koreano.
All he needs is a brief respite and then he's back at work. Santillan still cautious as ever as the Korean now continues to launch his attack, but the uppercut right on the chin. Another one to the chin of the Korean. Soo Kyun-yeon, a sitting duck for the uppercut of Santillan.
Pero ito na naman, nandun naman ang Koreano. Wala naman tigil ang suntok kay Santillan.
That jolted the Korean, but the Korean continues to fire away. This has been a slugfest, no question about it. uppercut jolting the face of Santillan. Santillan receiving serious punishment here. Staggering the Korean just a tad there, but the uppercut beginning to connect for Sukyunyon. Santillan not throwing anything here. Both fighters now bloodied. A shot to the chest by Santillan. Slight open out of him in the 5th round.
Yun nga, yung baksak na yun, dapat drogi pa hanggang yun yung Koreano. Hindi lang kasasuntok ng Koreano. And tingin ko, naubos po si Santillan.
Seconds.
Naku, tinamahan naman ang maganda yung Koreano. Oh. Medyo drogi ang Koreano, pero talagang napakatapang lang.
Matapang, matibay, and he is the OPBF welterweight championship. And it is being defended by the Korean, who is at the left of your screen, Santillan, with a major connection there. But the Korean continues to fire away. He will not go quietly against him in this particular fight. He's the visitor here, you know?
Right. Mabigat na lang. Katulad yan nga, may point deduction na siya.
Missing, knockout.
Right. Knockout or TKO.
3 straight connections. 4, 5, 6, and the mouthpiece of the Korean is out. The Korean buckles down, and the gloves are on the mat. He's at the count of 4. This is the second knockdown.
Yes, natanggal yung mouthpiece. Dapat yun ilalagay ng cornerman, pero hindi ba akit ng cornerman dahil sa tagiliran.
And the Korean back pedals. Ace jolted, and Santillan is hard at work. He senses the opportunity. The Korean seems to have nowhere else to go.
Naabakan na ni Mac Davis. Pagka tinawa ng mga ganito, awatin din ni Mac Davis. Pero hindi, pumapalit yung Koreano eh.
Tumatapon pa rin eh.
Kahit pa paano eh. Talaga. At saka ngayon, oh, para bang nakakameron sa palaro siyang umabad, ang umapasok, oh.
Alam mo, pinaka-jot, uppercut, pati ipin eh.
Oo, dahil sa usually, pag uppercut, dulo ang tama eh.
Saka yung nerves natin sa ipin area, very sensitive lahat yan. Buong katawan mo talaga nararamdaman yung jolt. And it looks like the Korean, of Santillan, slipping there.
Well, hihingi po ng mga Korean.
Went flying. Good shots by the Korean. Although
May putok naman yan ng Koreano din. Tinamaan ng left upper ni...
that is a concern. And there's a cut on the Korean now.
Si Santillan.
Yes.
Pero yun nga sa dami, manghihina ka rin eh.
Shot to the breadbasket. The Korean, however, taking it strongly against Santillan. Short shots to the face, coming in quick succession. Right hook, finding its mark by the Korean. Santillan loves to finish the round strong.
Cover. Matapang kasi. Sa iba-ibang boksingero yun.
Santillan with the punishing blows. He gets jolted as well. Santillan so far with a well-planned fight, executing their strategy well. However,
pagdating sa ating laban na, katulad din yan. Ito, patapakan ito laban na ito. Pareho lang ibig eh.
oh, the uppercut is the one that's working for Santillan, and the crowd has been clamoring for that.
Is jab, alis.
Oh, that jab. Korean trying to readjust his mouthpiece also.
Kunti ka nalaglag yung mouthpiece ng Koreano eh. Uy, naman. Mama na.
Uli. Rapid succession of punches by the Korean, Sukyunyon. Santillan trying to again end the round with a flourish. Yes! This has literally been what the title is, the brawl at the waterfront.
Yung rubber noon, yung traction noon, nandito dapat.
Traction.
Oo.
Oh, Santillan is in trouble.
Basta Koreano, pasok ng pasok, suntok na suntok eh. Daptis-daptis din lang naman eh. Uy, malaki na ang putok ng Koreano.
Oh, yes.
Malaki na ang putok.
Santillan senses that
Second win dito sa Koreano ito dahil palagi nasa harapan mo.
his past opponents into submission. Keep in mind that Santillan is putting on the line here his undefeated record of 11 straight. There have been 2 knockdowns, both as well as in the 7th. A point has been deducted from each of the fighters against the Korean in the 5th and against Santillan in the 8th.
Sa tingin ko dito,
Good shot by the Korean. Partially slipping there. And look at Santillan. He loves the end of the round.
30 seconds para maging impressive sa mga
At saka
judges.
kaya mo mapagod.
Oo. Ordinaryo suntok yung inabot niya.
Santillan's on the move. He now seizes the initiative when he hears the signal for the last 10 seconds. Manali Santillan. But from a boxing fan perspective, it's been a good, entertaining fight for the fans, ano ha?
Talaga yung deciding round.
And Santillan knows it. Can ill afford of Rev Santillan. Medyo nadudulas na konti si Santillan.
Oo. Dahil nga madalas nangyayang matalo't manalo ito, dapat tayo palakpakan natin itong ating kababayan.
Because may benefit of the doubt kahit pa paano yung champion eh.
Oo. Ako, so far, sa ano, maraming ang patama yung ano, pero matapang eh. Ilang beses nang grogi talaga, pero... Uy!
Good shot by the Korean. But will he have enough time? Final half minute.
Uy!
Madulas na talaga. Santillan is in trouble. He has no grip on the canvas. He is now being punished by the Korean. Unable to answer.
Oo, hindi halos makasuntong sa Santillan eh.
Actually, parang nag-aaway sa putik itong dalawa ito eh.
Oo, tumama naman si Santillan. Grogi naman yung Koreano. Uy! Nadulas mula si Santillan. Hindi mo bumagsak ha.
And what a fight actually. And
Judge Kim Jae Koon scores it 113-111 for Suk Hyun Yun. Judge Luciano Babiera Jr. scores the bout 115-109 for Rev Santillan. And our scoring referee, Bruce McTavish, scores the bout 114-111 for the winner by split decision. And the new welterweight champion of the Orient Pacific Boxing Federation, well, the gentle giant,
Referee McTavish took into major consideration those two knockdowns, a point deduction as well.
Grabe ang ipinakitang puso ni Rev Santillan sa laban. Pagod, marami na ring mga tama, pero lumaban pa rin hanggang sa dulo. Iba talaga ang mandirigmang Pinoy. So yan po ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo ngayong araw sa mga kaibigan at kababayan natin dyan sa Pinas, mga boxing fans at sa mga tulad kong OFW saan man panig sa mundo. Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong aking video, paki-like at kung pwede, mag-subscribe na din po kayo. At para updated kayo sa aking mga video, pwede nyo i-click ang notification bell. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood.